Hey everybody, so today is Wednesday, August 28th, 2024, and so I started trading as soon as I opened up my computer, and I had here are my trades so far, and all green, and I'm up about 28,500 on just a few trades. So I thought that was great, and then I thought, I should be recording this. So I started the recording late, but I did start it. And this is me trying to capture the next 45 minutes or so. And I ended up finishing the day around $108,000. So it was a very good day. This is me showing the linear regression channels and how it bounced off that bottom one. And now it's gone. It looks as though the candle wants to rise. So I'm bullish. And in fact, the candle looks as though it wants to turn green. But it is hitting that Q, that major Q. So I'm just being patient here. I'm not going to do much editing of this video. I just don't have the time to edit, an hour long video or 45 minutes or whatever. So there's just going to be some real long pauses and it's just, I'll try and edit a few of those out, but it's just the way it's going to be. So I have gone long, even though we're hitting that major Q, and I'm very unhappy about this because it's a good place to bounce back down, but the candle's gone green. So I'm going to trust the candle more than the Q. And of course, it's probably a mistake. I was negative 3,000 there. So I'm trying to be patient. See, I'm negative. I hit negative 4,700 there, negative 5,000. But I already had a bunch of green trades, so a bit more tolerant here. So NVDA is reporting their earnings after the bell, and the market is clearly very bearish about this. In a very grumpy mood, it plummeted after the bell, and it plummets later in the morning. And I think it plummeted after hours too. I haven't checked yet. So I'm negative 7,000. Just trying to. The Qs look good though, right? I mean, we nailed that bottom at negative 75%. And on the left here at 11:30, a little doji right on the minor Q. And if we even go before that, around 11:10 or so, it tried to recapture that negative 25% major Q and failed. It's nice. Another little doji right in the minor Q at about 11:50-ish or so, the green one. So I got out and I'm at 35.5. I didn't enjoy those little red bounces down below. I don't like to hit negative 7,000 on a trade. So I was happy to lock it in. Plus two could hit the 24 EMA and come back down. Could hit that minor Q and just zip right back down. I'm just trying to be patient and see what's going on. So I'm long again and I locked it in. Again, it could hit the minor Q and bounce back down. Like I look at a dashboard, I see obstacles everywhere and bounces. Still 48,500, and I've been trading for maybe 20 minutes. So I'm thinking, wow, this is a great day. Let's see what the rest of the day. But see, the acceleration band is right there as well. That's why I was happy to get out. Acceleration band's there. The minor Q is there. So I'm just trying to wait and see what's going to happen here. And it looks like it's just got just some legs to it. Yeah. See, I was too slow to get into that little push up. I missed it. So now I'm thinking this is going to drop like an M. So I am short, but I'm going to be quick here because the candle is green. And 37, 3,000. So I get out and I'm at 51,500. So the candle's green, we're rising, and I went short. Um, Again, that Excel band is right there, so I thought I'd do a little bounce. As I said the other day, I don't really think in terms of trends. I think more in terms of bounces and reclamations. I guess it's more of a micro look at things. So I'm thinking that if it's going to keep rising, that's a nice pullback area right to 24. And of course, the system's a little slow to get me in there. And I just want to grab a scoop because I'm up 2 grand, hit the button, up 4 grand, I'm out. I'm at 56,250. So it was slow to get me in, which is annoying, but it was also slow to get me out and actually locked in a little bit more profit than I anticipated. Kind of a wash, right? So we are rising. I've gone long again. Looks like we're going to make a run to that major Q there, or at least up a bit. Negative 4,000. I don't like this struggle. It really is an arm wrestle. But we've reclaimed that minor Q. So I'm up 1200, up 1000-ish, 500. Up 1000. So I'm hitting negative 9,000. Up 22, 2,500. And I just want to get out. I'm not enjoyed that arm wrestle at all. I'm up 57,250. Usually if it's an arm wrestle like that, it goes from a high probability trade to more of a 50-50. It's just an arm wrestle. Um, so I'm just happy to lock in even as a squeaker and then just get out and reassess. And in fact, it looks like I got out at a nice place there. And see, we're hitting that 24 EMA on the 5 minute and the 60 EMA on the 2 minute. And I'm thinking that's having a big influence now. So we're hitting the ACK band before, and now we're hitting the 24/60 EMA on the 5 and the 2 minute chart. So all these obstacles we sort of have to overcome and reclaim. So we're rising. It's not falling. So I go long. Up 15, up 1,000, 1750. And I'm going to flatten because I'm worried it's going to, be a reflection of what's on the left, right? That little top there at noon and then just shoot back down. So I just wanted to lock in a little piece. I'm at 58,750. again, I'm always mindful of obstacles. The yak band was an obstacle. I mean, and even before that, the 24 EMA on this chart was an obstacle. Then the yak band was an obstacle. Then the 24, 60 EMAs were obstacles. And now we have that top there as an obstacle. That major Q is an obstacle. It's literally this trench warfare. I'm thinking this is a good place for it to go down. I go short, and I just lock in a little piece, and I got out too soon. But still, the candles are green and rising. But it was a good short, 61,500. Again, this is me being a vulture, grabbing scoops of anything. And I'm thinking the reason is of that 24 and that 60 EMA, and I was right. It did a nice little bounce down. But don't do what I'm doing, kids. Focus on the higher probability trades. That's not an A+ setup. That's just me being a vulture. I'm gonna go short again. The candle's gone blue, and I'm negative 500, up 1,000, yep, up 1,000, 250. I hit flatten out, and I'm at 61, 250. I don't think I made any money there. Just kind of an even thing. Well, except for the fees on 50 contracts. So I'm gonna go back in again, 50 short, and just trying to grab a scoop. 250, 750, 1250. I get out. Got a little bit there, 63,000. Again, being a vulture. And maybe got out too soon. It seems like it's dropping a bit more. But I don't know if it's dropping, or if it's just a little tiny pullback before that next kind of move up. It's an iffy trade. I'm going to go short. Up 250, 500, 12,000, 20. Oh, yeah. I got out. I think I just squeaked out a little piece there. 64,000. But now it looks like we got some gas. It's going up. So I'm going to go long. Again, I'm agnostic. It's the calling card of the vulture. And I'm up 1,000. Click. 65,500. So this is not me messing with the speed of the video at all. It's literally kind of just like little Mexican jumping beans. Drop a little, jump a little, drop a little, jump a little. So I'm long because it looks like the candle wants to rise and continue its merry way. I'm up 1,000, 2,000, and let's see what happens here. Up 1,000, up 5,000, click. I'm at 6,750. I'm 69,750. But it's kind of the top of where it was at noonish. And it's got that, it's got the major Q right there. I'm actually taking a short now because I think it's going to bounce down off that major Q. Oh, I got out already. Wasn't even paying attention. So I'm at 70,250. So that was a really quick trade. So I took a short on that major Q and I was wrong. It kept rising. That's why I'm a jackrabbit. You know, that's the trick to make money even when you're 100% wrong. So I'm now 21 trades on the day, right? I'm at 70 grand. So now the next obstacle is that 85, that orange line, the 85 EMA. So we've reclaimed that major Q, but the trick is, can we keep it or are we going to lose it? So knowing me, if it shoots up for a kiss, as soon as it does that kiss, I would short. I would click the button for a short on the kiss. But also get out real quick because that's a short leash trade. Getting ready to short here. It's almost on a kiss. Okay. So I've gone short. Up 1,200. Flatten out. You're 500, negative 250. Yeah. So I'm at 70 grand. I'm short again on the kiss. And it's negative 4,000, negative 5, negative 3,000, negative 2. Starting to have some regrets here. It's also kissing the midline of that ACK bands. So I'm being a little more patient than usual. Plus got that minor Q right there. So even though I'm above the 85, I'm still in my short. Negative 8,000, negative 10,000. This is why it's not good to mess with the God cloud. Bad mojo. Bad mojo and bad juju. Never mess with the God cloud. If I could just tattoo that on my brain, I'd be so happy. So I'm at 1,000. I'm just trying to get out with a squeaker here. I just want to get out and not kill myself. And I finally get out. Small loss. I'm at 68,750. So small loss. Um, but I mean, it could have been a lot worse than that. So I go along because it didn't really bounce down. And I'm up 2 grand, a little bit more than 2 grand. Click flatten out. I'm at 3,000, 5,000, and I get out and I'm at 74,250, and it's sitting that minor Q there. But I've made back what I've lost and a little bit more, so I'm happy. I took a chance. But that minor Q is on my mind, and I really would love to short it. Plus two, it had a major plummet right off the bell, so the market overall is bearish. So I do go short. I'm up 1750. Get out quick. I'm at 75,500. So that's like 25 trades now. And look at that. It did come down. I just, yeah, whatever. So I'm short and I need this thing to drop a little bit more. Not really dropping the way I would like it to. I'd like to see more of a plummet. It just doesn't want to drop. Negative 5,000. It's popped up. I'm in the wrong. So I go reverse. I'm going to go the other way then. It didn't want to drop. I'll go along. It's so annoying when the market is so So indecisive. So I'm up 2 grand. It's gonna hit that minor Q though. 2750, 4500, 5700, 7 grand, 8,000, 13,000. So I click the button and I'm at 80,750. And that's me showing the 200 there and the middle line of the yak band. This is also, so my Photoshop palettes kind of went over onto my screen there. So I think this is probably me making a screenshot for the Slack group. Instead of paying attention to the screen, so you guys are costing me money. So it looks like it's dropping a little here. Yeah, this is probably me making a screenshot for you guys. I mean, the cues today were just gorgeous. I mean, you just can't, I just couldn't live without them. Yep, that was me making a screenshot. So I'm back into Photoshop. I go short. Got a little blue candle coming down here, thinking it's a nice bounce down off that minor Q, and of course I'm completely wrong. Negative 5,000. It was just a little tiny pullback. So that's always annoying. So I'm thinking about reversing. I'm not too sure here. Sometimes you get mixed signals and you got to figure out what the signals are. So I'm up 750. If it just dropped, yeah, so I clicked the button. I'm 81,500. So I just got a little squeaker there. But I'm long because it looks like it wants to go long and rally. Up 500 bucks. Click the button and I get out quick. I'm at 82,000. It's hitting the minor Q. It's rising, but it's hitting the minor Q. It's blue. It's not gone green yet. It's just a short leash trade. but it looks like we've reclaimed it, and we are rising. As I go along, up 3 grand, 4 grand, 5 grand. Click the button. I'm out. It is 87,250. Just lock it in, reassess, and we're hitting that 200 EMA there, right? We've reclaimed the midline of the ACK band on the left, but we're hitting that 200 EMA. And if I'd stuck to my guns here, that would have made a gorgeous short because I think from there it just plummeted. But I didn't. I went to about 108,000 and I just called it a day. And it made a beautiful fat M and it just sank and sank and sank. I had an appointment to go to with my wife that we could not reschedule. So sometimes life just takes over. But big regrets, of course, in hindsight. I could have made another 100 grand. But you can't think that way. If you think that way, it just drives you crazy. So you can't think that way. So I locked in a quick 2 grand there, a quick short, and I'm at 91,250. And I got out too quick because again, I'm thinking it's going to hit that 200, and sure enough, it did bounce down. But now we're going into the clouds, so I'm thinking, are we going to pop back out and cloud surf? Is this going to hit some support here? Is the 85 support? Is a 12 EMA support? Is a 24 EMA support? Is that major Q going to be support? At what point do we continue the rally up? Oh, this is me making another screenshot for you guys. As I get closer to the 100K, I start to get even pickier because I'm so close to the goal for the day and I don't want to blow it. Nothing's worse than being a few $1,000s away from 100,000 and then you have two bad red trades and you're now at 74,000 or something. It's like, I was so close. But I go along, I'm thinking this is just a little bounce. 250, 2 grand, 2,700. I get out, I'm at 94,000. And I got out too soon. But who knew? Could have hit that minor Q and then just plummeted, which it may very well do here. I mean, there's a huge difference between an end of day analysis and trading in real time. When you're trading in real time, you're trying to figure out the worst case scenarios, what it might do, what it may do. I mean, look at that. It just plummeted hard right off that 200. So I immediately bought some, went long, and it took a while for the system to get me in some. But I did because I knew it was too much too soon. And I'm up 8 grand, 9 grand, and I'm trying to get out of this trade. I get out, I'm at 104,000. But I was right to go short off that minor Q, off that 200 EMA, as did the whole market. I just didn't capture that nice big drop, but I knew it would do a bounce because everyone's recovering soon, and people who are bullish are seeing that as a clearance sale. But you can do that like one time, maybe two at most. You're supposed to go in the direction that the candle is going. So, there's nothing worse than having a candle drop hard. You go long and it just keeps dropping for the next 5 minutes. That hurts. But it does look like it's not dropping anymore. And I think people are seeing this as a little pullback and an opportunity to go long if they're bullish. And I'm starting to think here, are we going to do a fat M? Or what are we going to do? So I'm going to draw my line. And I just want to hit around 108, 110,000, so that everything over the 100,000 pays for all of my fees, and then I've just, got 100K on the day and not blow it. The trick here is not to blow it. So I've gone long. I'm thinking it should bounce off this minor Q here, and I just want to grab a little piece. And as you know, again, you're supposed to go in the direction. I'm up 1,000, I hit flatten, and just, yeah, 104,250. Go long again. That wasn't very satisfying. It should bounce here. Candle's gone gray. Oh, that's interesting. Up 5 grand, 2 grand, 4,500, 6. Click flatten, and by the time the system gets me out, I'm at 107,000. So I'm going to just show all the trades that I've taken on the day. It's about an hour and a half, 90 minutes-ish. I'd love for this candle here to pop up and be a bounce off that minor Q. Sure enough, I'm aiming for a buy. Does seem to want to bounce. I go long and immediately drops. Yep. And I don't want to end up below 100K. I want to at least stop there, at least call that a day. I'm just kind of being greedy here to just getting a little bit more. I mean, it seems to want to bounce. I'm up 750, 2,000, or getting ready to jump out. Like, come on, let's go. Sometimes in an arm wrestle like this, you have a little tiny window to jump out for a squeaker, and sometimes you make the window, and sometimes you don't. See, we've gone gray. The market is drifting now. It's got no momentum. It's just going putt-putt, and it's not really going green. I'm not even at the minor Q. I should have really waited for a kiss, or at least a kiss of that blue cyan, money line. Or, I do dumb things too. So 500, 250. 15, 25. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Uh, mm. See, I think I missed that window there. Just need it to pop so I can just get out. I'm starting to think I should just get out. It's just not going my way. It's just going sideways. You know, shit goes sideways. It looks like it wants to bounce, but it's just being very, I have a word in my mind, but I just won't use it. Up 500, 250, 1,000. Come on, come on, let's go. Up 500. Up 2 grand, 3 grand. And again, missed that window. Arg. Wanting a little bit more, and that hubris is just not doing me any favors. Turn around. Eesh. Negative 7 grand. Now I'm below the 100K. I'm annoyed. I just wanted a little bit more. And come on, pop, let's go. Just pop. Just a little pop. That's all I need. Come on, baby. $12.50, 500. And click flatten. I just want to get the heck out now. And I'm out at 108,750. What a great day. 90 minutes. And again, you know, we're hitting that 85 EMA. And in fact, that's from where it bounces down and it continues its plummet down. Yeah. And we've got the midline of the ACK bands there. We got the 24 EMA there. Just a beautiful place to continue down. But I'm done for the day. I'm good. I'm happy. And I got to go to an appointment, so I got to walk away. And this is just me highlighting, you know, the power of that 85 EMA on the 2 minute. I'm sorry, the 60 EMA on the 2 minute. Woohoo!